Hello, Canucks fans. Welcome back to another episode of Quads Instant Reaction right here on the Canucks Army YouTube channel. My name is David Quadrelli. I'm the managing editor of Canucks Army, the editor-in-chief of the Nation Network. And today, we're reacting to some unfortunate news. Rick Tocchet saying after practice today, the Canucks' first practice since the holiday break, saying today that both Quinn Hughes and Elias Pettersson are doubtful for tomorrow's contest between the Canucks and the Seattle Kraken. A home matchup, a 1 p.m. game for the Vancouver Canucks, not expected to have Quinn Hughes or Elias Pettersson for that game, either player for that game. This is a big blow. This is a big blow for the Canucks, and there's no way to sugarcoat it. It's expected that Derek Forbort, based on line rushes today, that Derek Forbort is going to skate on a top pairing with Tyler Myers. The rest of that decor is going to be rounded out exactly how you would expect. You're going to have Susie Juleson, you're going to have Brandstrom Desharnais as the third pairing, but Derek Forbort expected to get some big minutes alongside Tyler Myers in the top pair. I don't think we can undersell it enough that Derek Forbort is not Quinn Hughes, and that's not a knock on Derek Forbort. There are only one Quinn Hughes in the league, and his name is Quinn Hughes. It's extremely hard to replace Quinn Hughes, but it's extremely hard for this team to go through something like this if Quinn Hughes is unable to play, simply because they're missing Filip Hronek already, and to this point in the season, the defense core hasn't been good enough. They haven't moved the puck with any sort of poise. The non-Hughes minutes have been a problem for this team all season long. It's going to take quite a valiant effort for this team to withstand losing their captain the way that he's played this season. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game for the Canucks. Now, the way to kind of withstand this is kind of going back a few years to when the Canucks had their little chip it out and hope for the best from your forwards. I'm not saying there's going to be a system change, but right now, as we broke down at Canucks Army very recently, I'll link that article in the description below. Rick Tocchet's systems are very reliant on forwards moving their feet. It's very reliant on defensemen moving the puck out of their own end. There's not a lot of chipping the puck off the glass and out in Rick Tocchet's system right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow because, quite frankly, one of the only guys who can really move the puck out of the defensive zone with any sort of poise is Quinn Hughes to this point. So this is going to be a tough blow. This is going to be a tough blow for the Canucks. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make. We know when it comes to their lineup that it is going to be Derek Forbort that moves up with Tyler Myers, again, based on line rushes today, but this is a big blow any way that you put it. I think I've said that about 6 times already. I'll try not to say it again, but you understand, you already understand if you've watched one Canucks game this year. Even if you haven't watched a Canucks game, you know how much this guy means to the team. He is not only helping them defensively, but like I just said, with the puck moving, he jumpstarts their offensive zone time. He jumpstarts the forecheck because he's the guy who gets the puck to the forwards. Forwards aren't having to spend time defending in their own end, which means you're able to get in on the forecheck. You're able to kind of get control in the offensive end, cycle the puck around, make your line changes, do what you want to do. Whereas when there have been other defensemen on the ice for the Canucks this season, whenever Hughes isn't on the ice, really, it's a lot of forwards defending, and then by the time they get the puck out of the zone and they gain the red line and send it in deep, they're off on a line change because their shift was spent defending and their shift is now over. So you have those problems. It starts from the back end, and you have problems developing a forecheck, which again is such a key part of what Rick Tocchet wants this team to do, is get in hard on the forecheck. It's going to be a tough blow. It's going to be a tough blow for this team. Again, I said it again. I'm trying my best not to. I just don't know how else to put it. Losing Quinn Hughes is going to hurt. It's going to hurt. So he's doubtful for tomorrow. We hope to see him in the lineup tomorrow. Of course we do, but we're not sure if he'll be in the lineup tomorrow. Doubtful for tomorrow per Canucks head coach Rick Tocchet. Similarly, Elias Pettersson, okay, he exited Monday's game against the San Jose Sharks. It was something that happened in the second period. He came out for the third period, had one shift, I think it was 45-second shift, where he was testing it out and he decided that he wasn't good enough to play, so he went to the locker room, did not return. The hope was that after the holiday break that Elias Pettersson would just be able to return after some rest, some natural rest with the schedule and having the time off for the holidays, for Christmas, of course. The hope was that he'd be able to return, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like it's going to be a little bit longer, but the fact that he's doubtful and the fact that post-game Tocchet said he just got banged up and that they were hopeful that he would return, there's a lot of hope. Hope is a common theme here. The hope is that Elias Pettersson isn't going to miss too much time, and obviously you have the same hope with Quinn Hughes as well. But the only update we've got from the head coach right now is that both gentlemen are doubtful for tomorrow's game against the Seattle Kraken. You can read more about today's practice over at CanucksArmy.com. Jeff Pettersson was on the scene, and he's hitting us with a brand new edition of scenes from Canucks practice. Make sure you subscribe to the Canucks Army YouTube channel, and as I said, check out CanucksArmy.com for more information. We've obviously talked about the line pairing, the line combos without Quinn Hughes. When it comes to the forwards, Elias Pettersson out of the lineup. We didn't see a placeholder at practice, which again suggests that he's not going to be available against the Kraken tomorrow. We saw the club call up Phil Giuseppe and Max Sasson, Pius Suter back in the middle. We will see how that impacts them. Again, this isn't even a hot take. It's just how good Quinn Hughes has been. Obviously, the bigger loss for this team is Quinn Hughes if he's not able to play tomorrow. And again, you hope that he's back in a decent amount of time. But Quinn Hughes, Elias Pettersson, doubtful for tomorrow. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe. Check out CanucksArmy.com.